Hey y'all, it's your girl Ellie. Welcome to I Am These Gemini. So thank you to everybody. Hit that green dot if you hitting. What you waiting for? Go on, hit that green dot so you know when your girl posts over here, you know what I'm saying, you can be notified, you know what I'm saying, you be tapped in. Alright y'all, so basically this is just another like a question video, you know what I'm saying. You know, your girl pretty smart, but some things, you know what I'm saying, I just can't figure out. Well, I ain't gonna even say that. I just say sometimes I just like to get other people's perspective on their thought process of certain things. So yeah, I got a couple of questions, and these are questions for like mistresses, side dudes, sneaker links, husband, wives. You know what I'm saying? Just some shit that I be wanting to know. You know, it's like some shit that I don't fully understand your thought process of some of the things that make you all do the things you do. So inquiring mind want to know, or should I say inquiring minds want to know, because I'm pretty sure I ain't the only one that want to know this stuff. Yeah, how do y'all brain be working? Child, that's so good looking. Wait, hold up, y'all. Scurries and scurries. Let me see what this is. Okay. All right, so we just gonna get into it. Y'all know this is like a chill day for me. It's Sunday, you know what I'm saying, so it's a chill day. And so basically, you know what I'm saying, where I was gonna go outside and plant these try to do some planting, but I gotta Google. I ain't Googled yet, so that's probably gonna be next week before I get out there to do that. You know what I'm saying, because I got these seeds and stuff and I want to plant them to see if they can grow, since I know not to put the shit on the concrete now. Alright y'all, so happy birthday Geminis. But anyway, okay y'all, let's get into these questions. So y'all let me know. The first question is, why do mistresses want to be known? Yeah, like why you want somebody's wife to know that you're dealing with their husband? Why y'all do that? Like what's the reason for that? Clearly you are a mistress. Do y'all let's see what's the definition of mistress. We got time. Cause to me, a mistress is somebody that, you know, messes with a married man or a man that is in a committed relationship, and you probably get benefits off of messing with that man, but you know you're supposed to be quiet. Nobody supposed to know. You're supposed to be his little secret. That's how you should keep it. You supposed to be on everybody's mind about you and him. They think so, but they don't really know. But they want to know. Y'all calm down. The Moscato probably ain't wore all the way off. Give your girl a pass. It's Gemini season. Let's see what mistress mean, y'all. That's what I thought. But let me see what Google say. The term mistress generally has two main meanings. It refers to a woman involved in a long-term extramarital sexual relationship, or a woman who holds a position of authority, ownership, or mastery over something. Ew. So it says kept woman. Historically, this refers to a woman supported financially in a comfortable lifestyle by a wealthy man, so she could be available for him. Pretty much that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Today it is used more broadly to refer to the other woman, an affair with the married man. Baby, I'll take kept woman, Alex 45. Yeah. So it say either you gonna be the kept woman and the mistress, or you can be a general usage mistress. Ooh, child. Oh, girl, this interesting. This say household business, the mistress of the house, the female head of the household, or employer or servant. Skill, a mistress of her craft or mistress of music, develop skills or expertise. So she supposed to be on her shit. She supposed to know. Sit your ass over there and be quiet and get this money. Just be available for me when I want that good. Control, mistress of her own destiny. Ooh, child, that was interesting. I ain't never Googled it. But that just goes to show how shit change over time. Because like I said, the first, like it says historical, so that's back in they say you just supposed to be like basically you benefit from a man that can help you out financially, you know what I'm saying, and you know you give him what he wants, and this change is probably gonna be sexually. Yeah, that's what it say. But nowadays it says more like you just have an affair with a married man, you ain't get shit. Ooh, that's about right. Seems like it. Yeah. Google it. I ain't lying to you. Anyway, so yeah, that is a question to me because, and so you know what? I guess the question is, what changed from like back in the day, mistresses knowing their places to like now? And then back in the day, mistresses, it was kind of like, y'all know, like they be like that song, Papa was a rolling stone. Wherever he laid his head was his home. Y'all know, it's like, it kind of back in the days, like, you know, you used to hear about people have kind of like two families in a way. It's like, oh, my dad got 3 or 4 kids with this woman, but he lived with, you know, us, you know, in general, you know what I'm saying? That's not for me, but just in general, y'all, the conversation is just in general. That was kind of normal that you would hear that. But, today it's more like the mistresses is almost like the wives, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just different. Yeah, like when y'all started to be like, I don't care, because like back in the day you probably be a little embarrassed or something if you know somebody know what you doing with a married man or something like that. They don't care, they just out ya, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So anyway, I wonder what the term was from you being a kept woman mistress to a what they said uses what the name of it was? Hold up, to a general usage mistress. That's different. Like even the wording, like kept woman, that's like a woman that's kept. Like you don't really have to do that much. You kind of get what you want. You comfortable. With general use, it's just like something to do. I just generally come in and do what I do with you, and then I'll see you when I see you. Y'all ain't making this shit up. Y'all see this shit. Well, you probably can't, but Google it. I ain't lying to y'all. That's what it say. Anyways, next question. Hold on, let me get a little sweet. Why y'all married with a side dude or a sneaker link? A, are you just married for the money? B, you just not attracted to your husband, so you know you want something else that you're more attracted to. C, does your husband not sexually satisfy you? Maybe he got some, you know, sexual problems, you know what I'm saying? So like, what is it like? Why y'all be married and y'all be having side dudes? Like serious. And I'm saying this is a question to like women that you got a husband, like you really do. Your man is a provider, you know what I'm saying? He takes you on dates, you know what I'm saying? He look out for the kids, you know what I'm saying? Why y'all going to get sneaky links, you know what I'm saying? Like, is it A, B, C, all of the above, C or D? Like, what's the issue? What's the answer? Yeah, I want to know, because there's a reason for that. Or is you just a whore? Like, I'm trying to figure it out. Yeah, because there's some women out there that have really good men, and it's like, y'all do the most. But we'll just say we're looking for the other side. If you got a man that really ain't doing what the fuck he supposed to do, So what is your thought process? Like, okay, he not doing what he wanted, I want him to do, I need him to do. Like, I'm just gonna give me a little side nigga instead of you just going and get just divorced. Just leave. Why y'all do that? Why y'all want to leave? Like I said, is it for the money? Is it that he not treating you well and then like I ain't even attracted to him that much, so I might as well just go find me something else? Or is it because he got sexual issues and you just, you might need, you want some sex? But I can even say with that, baby girl, get you a draw. Do y'all know what's going on out here in these streets? I would tell y'all, get you a fucking draw, girl. Don't you got some fingers? You know what I'm saying? I know even if you missing some fingers, it's okay. You don't need but one. You know what I'm saying? If you like I said, get you a draw. Go to X-Mart. You know what I'm saying? Down here, if you in the boot, you know what I'm saying? I think it's another little sex store or Louisville. I'm just letting y'all know. Baby, them draws will come in handy. If you know what's the fuck, look, y'all must not paying attention. It's a lot going on. I'm scared. Yeah. But I just want to know, like, even with that, me saying that, like, it's a lot going on. And people just so easily will go, instead of disconnecting, will go out and then, let me go on to the next question. Because that's leading on to the next question. Hold on. Let me give me a little sweet. Happy birthday, Gemini's. Question number 3. Why are y'all in committed relationships with sneaker links? Do you use protection with the sneaker link? Yes or no? And then if do you use protection with the sneaker link? And then, like, if you get caught with the sneaker link, will you A, stay with your committed relationship, B, leave, C, become an open polyamorous relationship? Or do you just continue to have a committed relationship and the sneaker link and pretend like you don't know that you're in an open relationship? Because it's a difference when you don't know and you in a relationship. When you find out your partner, male or female, is doing some extramarital things or just going outside y'all long-term or y'all committed relationship, and you choose to do that, like, you do know that it's like an open relationship. It's an open relationship about default. But for some reason, y'all don't be understanding that you're in an open relationship. And when you're in an open relationship, everything is supposed to be open, but y'all still be wanting some shit to be closed, secret. It don't work like that. You feel me? Yeah. So do y'all be protecting yourself, or do y'all be like, shit, you just be getting it in? I be wanting to know these things. And then, like, most of the time, if you do probably have a sneaker link, you probably not really sleeping with your committed relationship, or you probably not, maybe 2 or 3 times a month, something like that. So do you be nerved up like, dang, I know I'm doing this, you know what I'm saying? Do y'all get regular STD checks annuals? That's a question, you know what I'm saying? Because most of the time, if you're doing something with somebody on the outside and they're not in a committed relationship, they probably just doing whatever they doing, you know what I'm saying? So do you ever, like, go get, like, annuals or checkups just on a regular basis because you know what you're doing? And then if you do get, like, like, say you come up with an STD, would you tell your partner? Or would you just not sleep with them? I mean, this be shit that be coming in my mind, y'all. I be really wanting to know, like, what would you do? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just be thinking, like, my mind just be going all the time. I be some questions I just be, I be knowing the answer, or I know how I feel about it. But sometimes I just like to hear other people's input, because you can get a different perspective of stuff. And I like to be open-minded. Yeah, I like to learn. You never cannot learn too much. You can always learn, right? So that was just, another question, a little thought that I was having. So question number 4. Why husbands want mistresses to do wife shit? You pay for what you get. A mistress, you pretty much pay for fun. But that's historically, you know what I'm saying? See, y'all know I'm over the hill, so when I think of mistress, I think about a kept woman. I don't think about general usage type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, a mistress gets like kind of like temporary benefits, right? And so the wives pretty much get the life benefits, right? They get, you know, they're gonna get wife benefits, right? Husband and wife benefits. You know, what's the husband is the husband, and what's theirs is theirs. Look, I'm just saying some shit, but on the real, that's really kind of how that shit still be going. Let me stop it. But yeah, so what I mean by that is, why do husband wants their mistress to do wife shit? I find it because y'all know, like I said, your girl done been, you know, I done did some things. I've been around, you know what I'm saying? I'm very versed in some shit. I've been on all sides of shit. But just lately in general, because there's a lot of things have changed a lot, I just be like, if you meet a guy, you know what I'm saying, and this guy tells you, hey, I am married or I'm in a committed relationship, but I would like for me and you to coexist together, right? Intimately. It's almost should be an understanding of, this is what we're doing, and that's just what we're doing. It's almost like these guys are getting emotionally attached to like mistresses or side women. You side women if you general use. Woo, child. So I'm just saying, like, the men are getting, the husbands are getting attached to like their mistresses and their the side women, you know what I'm saying, which is the same thing, but you know, it's a different, like with the benefits, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, and that's just something like I just learned that, because I really did not know, like, it's a really like defined difference. Like back in the day, yes, you just be quiet, you know, you get what you want, and you know, you just get a man what he wants sexually. That's what it said. I googled it, and that's pretty much what a mistress would do, because you ain't being a mistress and you just talking to a nigga. Yeah, you gonna give him some of that yeah. Stop playing. So. But with the general usage, like I said, it's almost like you just out here like just giving it out type shit. Yeah, baby, you supposed to get something like that. I ain't gonna, y'all know back in the day, hey, don't be over here ladies getting a wet ass. You know what I'm saying? You're the nigga supposed to do something. But yeah, y'all literally just, you know, the general usage of the side, of the, you know, side pieces is just getting like a wet ass. I'm not understanding. Don't you want to be a kept woman? Girl, your whole mistress. Girl, up your game a little bit from being a side woman to a mistress. Yeah, I'll get you some money. Get you some benefits too. Yeah, you deserve them, girl. You be putting in that work. I'm just saying. And y'all, I'm telling y'all have been on all sides. And I can speak from all sides. But I'm just saying in general, the side that I'm speaking of kind of is more like, I find it that it's a lot of people that are in committed relationships that want their side things to do what the person in the committed relationship is supposed to do, and then think the outside people are supposed to reap like temporary benefits, while the people that their relationship aren't doing what they're supposed to do, and they're supposed to get the life benefits. That's backwards as fuck to me. Is it just me? Maybe my thought process is that backwards to y'all, because that's backwards to me. Like, if you're gonna be doing all the motherfucking work, you should be getting the pay. Yeah. So, just something to think about. But anyway, y'all, question number 5. Why do wives feel like they don't have to do anything for their husbands? Like, and I find this to be true, y'all, with like 50 and above women. Yeah, I ain't hit that mark yet, so I don't know, but I don't really never think I would get to that point. I just feel like that's kind of a way up that a person is. But I find it that a lot of women that are 50 and above do this. It's almost like they expect for their husbands to do everything and them not to have to do shit, you know what I'm saying, and just reap the benefits. Is it because you got the title, the paperwork on them and stuff, so you're like, oh, I got the paperwork title, you know what I'm saying, so I'm entitled to that? Well, I guess you would be entitled to it because you got the paperwork, right? I guess that's y'all thought process. But anyway, y'all, it's like, as a wife, I feel like you're supposed to sleep with your husband. You're supposed to have sex with your husband, and if you got some issues, you're supposed to figure that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You supposed to, you know, like either do some, you know, spice it up, you know what I'm saying? Whether y'all watch some videos, whether y'all get a draw, whether you know, do some lingerie. Like if you as a wife, if your husband is not sexually satisfied, you supposed to be figuring some shit out, and it goes vice versa. If your wife is not sexually satisfied with you, you supposed to be figuring some shit out. You know what I'm saying? You probably have to do all three. You probably have to lick, stick, rub. You know what I'm saying? You probably can't just do one. Some men can just do one thing, and you know what I'm saying, that's good. But you know, you gotta figure it out. You know what I'm saying? You might have to just get a draw for your girl, you know what I'm saying, and pull out some toys, you know what I'm saying, do some things with it, you know. So I'm just saying, y'all be thinking the other's supposed to do that. That's what your wife's supposed to be doing, you know what I'm saying. But let's move on. I find it lately, I'm just saying in general, I just be, you know, paying attention, looking at you, seeing certain things. Y'all wives, y'all husband don't want to spend time with each other. Y'all, it's like y'all be like, oh, I can't wait to get in them streets. Literally. How y'all got that nice big home and y'all just literally don't? It's like you cannot wait to get outside. Bitch, give me a big house. See what I do with it. See what I do with it. Do you hear me? Now, I ain't gonna lie to you. My ass might still be outside in the street. We're gonna be outside together. You know what I'm saying? Because we ain't gonna be bored. One thing we ain't gonna do, we ain't gonna be bored. Nah. Shit. We gonna work hard. We gonna play hard. But yeah. But I find that a lot of wives, especially the ones that are over 50, it's like y'all just be like, yeah, I don't care to do nothing with him. And then it be vice versa too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't be want to go on dates with each other. And I'm dead ass serious. It's like I can tell you, I've been on all sides, and I find it that just lately in general, because there's a lot of married men out here dating. Yeah, they dating. Yeah, they're married and they're dating. Some of them openly. They're dating openly, but they say that they're not. You know what I'm saying? But they are. If you get them, get it. But yeah, these women don't want to be good. The wives don't want to go on get dates like they embarrassed of their husbands or shit like that. You embarrassed of the nigga that's making sure you straight, giving you life benefits. Oh, okay. Give them to me. See what I do with them. Y'all don't be complimenting y'all husbands, and then you know the same thing also with the husbands complimenting the wife. Like, what happened to that? You know what I'm saying? Hey, you ain't gotta compliment me every goddamn day, bitch. At least once a month, once a week, something. Y'all don't. Oh, you look nice. Like your husband, your wife don't never just like. You know how sometimes you generally just see somebody that look nice. You like, oh, you look nice. You know what I'm saying? So, like, especially if you work in the public. You know how, you know, your coworker could probably just have like a nice, you know, outfit on, or they hair look nice, or, you know, maybe a guy that you working with, you know what I'm saying, he got a fresh cut or got a reach to, you know, your hair look nice, or you look, y'all do that to y'all coworkers or like family members or like friends before you even do that to your spouses. That shit is weird to me, you know what I'm saying, but there's a lot of that going on. Why is it like that? Like, when did y'all get to the point where y'all don't compliment each other? Did y'all never do that to each other? Like, I'm just wondering. Y'all don't want to help, you know, your husband, your wives when they fall short, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is like when they get sick or something, you ain't gonna take care of them when they get old and sick. Especially them wives, the one, ooh, child. And I said more with wives, y'all, but I'm pretty sure it's men, but y'all know I'm kind of speaking from kind of a perspective of just like someone just looking on the outside end of like in general what I see. And I see a lot of wives that are baby, look, you reaping them goddamn benefits. That man gets sick, baby, going to the nursing home type shit, right? You ain't fisting good. You gonna be talking about won't you go and meet your maker? You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna, and I see it. It's y'all are like so. It's, I don't know if it's because you got the I done been married, but I can't see myself being like that. So I wonder if that just is the personality behavior of that person, or is that just in general, you get by at that age, you just be like, yeah. I mean, y'all took vows for sickness and health. Baby, I see when it's a lot of men, and just lately in general, when they ass get sick, shit, y'all are very neglectful, you know what I'm saying, to these men. And I'm just saying in general, I do see that, and I know it's some things like that probably go on with women, but I see it more like with the men that, you know, I'm just saying, I do see that. So why is that? Y'all don't be cooking for your husbands. And I say that because, most men don't cook. You know what I'm saying? Now, I've been lucky to have, a couple of relationships where I had men that cook. And usually men that cook, girl, you ain't got to cook. Men that can cook, girl, you ain't even got to cook. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, generally, you know what I'm saying, y'all do not cook for y'all husbands. You don't. And then if you do, it be some bullshit. Your man been working 8, 9, 10 hours, or he taking care of the household. It be some bullshit y'all be cooking. Rich, I'm getting all y'all ass because I see it. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and I'm gonna look at shit from all type of perspective, but I'm just saying, I see that shit. I've seen it so much. It's like, what is that? Like, girl, this is a whole man. This ain't no little kid that chicken nuggets and fries, some hot dogs. Like, this man get up work and he providing the household. This is what I'm talking about, husbands. You know what I'm saying? I ain't talking about niggas that you fucking with and niggas that stay with you. I'm talking about husbands. Niggas is out there getting it, making sure you got, a place, vehicles, you know what I'm saying? Like, the bills are paid. Lights, water, and gas type shit. Men, this is, what I'm talking about. Like, why y'all do that to men? What is like, it's almost like the wives are like gold diggers, and then the outside women are more like the wife material. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? I see that so much lately, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? I said, back in the day, I'm talking about, it's so crazy because people are just like, they don't care. It's like nobody cares. And I'm like, why is people even get married at this point if everybody's going to have an open relationship? What's the point of getting paperwork? Just so you can, lock the money part in? Because that's all I can see. And me, I don't want nobody, look, I don't know, it's just crazy to me. But yeah, y'all don't be wanting to talk to y'all husbands, wife. Y'all don't want to be compromised and sit down and have no talk to discuss nothing. You're always arguing. It ain't no discussion, ain't no compromises. Y'all just argue. You know what I'm saying? Why you do that? You committed yourself to somebody instead of saying, hey, let's sit down and discuss this and come to a compromise so we can have an agreement so we can move forward and live happily. Y'all just argue back and forth. With no intent to come to a compromise. I just want to get my point across. I want to get my point across. I don't really care about the ending. And then y'all argue about the same shit over and over and over and over and over. Why y'all do that? What is just the thought process? Why y'all thought process, they just argue? Because y'all know, like a lot of married people, they just, they argue a lot. Instead of compromising, why do y'all, and coming to an agreement so you can get past that and, move on? Why do you keep the same thing? Like it's like just a waste of energy. You argue about something Monday, and Wednesday you arguing about the same damn thing you arguing about Monday. Why, instead of just sitting down, thinking about it, and compromising and coming up with a agreement, you just back and forth. Then that's one of the things some of these husbands want the mistress to sit up there and listen to them complain and whine about their nagging ass wife, or their wife is always complaining about shit and they doing this and that and that. Nobody want to hear that shit. And I'm the type of woman, if I choose to deal with somebody and I knowingly know you got some other shit going on, they're going to keep it real. You know what I'm saying? If I choose to do that, I don't want to hear about nobody nagging and this and that. Because guess what? It can't be that bad because she's still over there giving her life benefits. So, go, somebody want to hear that shit. But yeah. Baby, she getting a home, she getting a vehicle, she getting the money, the pensions, the 401k, the life insurance policy. Y'all, it's almost like y'all don't know who's supposed to do what. It's like y'all putting the wife do this on the mistresses and the side women, and then you want the wife, she got the gold digger, you know what I'm saying, part, place. The mistress part. That shit is weird. And then they even go for men, you know what I'm saying, like women that are out, cheating on their husbands. You out here messing with dudes that's not giving you no money. All they doing is giving you community dick or something like that, and you good with that. But you will come home nagging your husband about this, that, and the girl you just got fucked, tore out the frame by a nigga that ain't doing nothing but give you a wet ass. Girl, go home and cook your man some food. I mean, even though he didn't give you the wet ass, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel like that, girl, he giving you a roof over your head, you got vehicles, you got money in the bank, you know what I'm saying, that type shit. Yeah, y'all need to rethink some shit. Cause baby, these mistresses, they finna be, look, they gonna be won't have too. Y'all ain't doing y'all job, shit, like for real, for real. I'm just saying what I'm saying. I could be wrong, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying a lot of this shit. Do you feel me? Yeah. Y'all know the mistresses back in the days was good with their duties, you know what I'm saying? These wives, to me, I feel like that y'all ain't got too comfortable. Shit, y'all want the mistress to do everything, all the duties, and y'all want us to get that same pay back in the day. That shit ain't right. And I'm just gonna speak in general, you know what I'm saying? It ain't right, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want that shit, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like you can't increase somebody's workload and then think that you can continue to pay them the same goddamn pay. You know what I'm saying? You can't give a regular worker the manager to do this and think they supposed to still get paid regular pay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all, it's things that you should look at, because I'm seeing a lot of that. I'm talking about in general. Yeah. And I'm speaking, and when I say me, y'all, I'm just speaking because ain't nobody perfect. I done did some shit. You feel me? But at the end of the day, some shit, it ain't logical to me, the like what's going on. So I just wanted to know, do y'all think, like, what is something wrong with my thought process, or do y'all think similar, or shit, give me another way to look at it, you know, certain things. Because some shit ain't even. It's like literally y'all husbands out here dating their outside people. And they forgetting that y'all got paperwork. Y'all got paperwork on each other. It's almost like the thought process of a lot of these women, I'm just saying, it be like, okay, I got the paperwork. It's almost like you go buy a dog. You get the paperwork for the dog, but you go and get a dog, put the dog at somebody else's house. You know what I'm saying? And it's my dog. I own this dog. I got paperwork, but you go and let the dog stay at somebody else's house. When you come back, or you want to, let me check on my dog, and your dog acting like they don't know you, or they not really into you, they don't want to go with you. You know what I'm saying? What you mad for? Yeah, you got the paperwork on the dog. So you got ownership of the dog, but the dog don't want you. So the dog might go to barking at your ass. He might bite your ass. So you probably ain't going to want the dog no more. You're going to probably want to sell it to somebody else, right? Because you don't want no dog that's going to be barking and biting at your ass, right? Yeah, but what do you expect? You left the dog somewhere else. But you thought it was cool because you had the paperwork. You thought at any point you could come get the dog back because I got the paperwork. But guess what? It don't work like that all the time. I'm just saying, people need to be mindful. Walking around here, right, I'm the wife, I'm the wife, I'm the wife. But at the end of the day, you doing some gold diggery shit. You know what I'm saying? Just let you know. Some things to think about. Why y'all getting committed relationships, married, just to be in an open relationship or polyamorous relationships, and stay in the chaos while y'all know y'all don't even like each other? Why y'all stay instead of go? Why y'all live unhappily instead of separate or get a divorce? Why y'all do that? Why y'all choose to live unhappily together than to separate and be happy alone or with somebody else? Why y'all do that? And y'all, when I say y'all literally don't like each other, y'all literally don't be liking each other. Like, y'all literally don't want to be around each other. You can't stand to leave the fucking house. Can't stand when the person come in the house. Like, for real. And I'm just in general. And y'all know, if I'm speaking on this shit, and you probably can relate to what I'm saying, I'm not lying. You could, it don't matter where you at, what ethnicity or whatever the fuck, what state you at, you could probably kind of resonate with some of the questions I have. Like, what the fuck is going on? It's like everything is mismatched in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like, with people, it's like a lot of like just mismatch like people are with people that don't appreciate people, you know what I'm saying? And then the people that appreciate the people, it's like they are getting the lesser, you know what I'm saying, or are expected to take the lesser, while the people that don't deserve the greater are getting the greater, right? I'm just saying, that's my thought process, y'all. That was from what I be seeing. But yeah, I just don't. It's cool if you choose to be in a polyamorous relationship, but y'all really be out here open relationship. Y'all really be out here when you know that you are dealing with someone that is in a committed relationship. When you know that, and then you choose to keep dealing with that person, you in an open relationship. So if you in an open relationship, everything should be open. Should nobody be like, well, I don't know about this person, I don't know this person doing this or that. You know what I'm saying? Everybody should know about everybody, and everybody should be getting equal cuts and equal responsibilities, because it's a polyamorous relationship. Yeah. I mean, that's just my thought process. But I know me personally, y'all, because I done been through some shit. I can't be nowhere, like live somewhere in a household with somebody I'm not happy. Oh my God. Bitch, I would probably blow my motherfucking brains out before I do that. I couldn't do that. Baby, I don't give a fuck if I gotta go stay in a shack. I'm not finna stay no motherfucking where I literally like, this is where I'm supposed to come in from work, or come in, this is supposed to be my space of peace, and it ain't nothing but chaos. Oh, how y'all do that? How the fuck y'all be doing that? Nah, I really don't want to know, because y'all probably give somebody some information on how to say some bullshit. Cause that's bullshit. Baby, once I realize this shit ain't gonna work, but shit, deuces. Baby girl, I'm finna be saving them checks for boo-hoo. Shit, you will not have me living a fucked up life, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, shit, girl, please. So y'all know I've been around the block, you know what I'm saying? I've been a wife, you know what I'm saying? I've been the other, you know what I'm saying? I've been cheated on and I've been cheated with. I'm gonna keep it real with you. All women have intuition, y'all. So y'all know when y'all men be cheating. Y'all know. You might not know who exactly he cheating with, but you know when your man cheating. And when you do not, address it, then it's like you okaying it. You know what I'm saying? And I done been there. You know what I'm saying? Look, I done been there. And I'm gonna tell you like this. Know your worth. You know what I'm saying? If you are dealing with a man and you are committed to a man, that man is not committed to you. He out here doing the most with all these different women. Let him know. Turn him loose. Girl, turn him loose. Yeah, it's too much shit. Y'all, do y'all know what the fuck is out here in this world? You won't be walking around here sick and shit, you know what I'm saying? Not just mentally, but physically sick. Behind a nigga don't even give a fuck about you. Like, real shit. I had to really, matter of fact, I mean, that's just kind of why I end up getting divorced. That cheat shit. I ain't, hell nah, bitch. I ain't good enough. Let me get the fuck gone. You feel me? That one thing, nah, I ain't good enough for you, baby, because I know this way I be rapping, you feel me? And I know I keep myself up. I know I'm a honest person. I know, you know what I'm saying, I'm a trustworthy person. I know I'm a good mother, shit like, nah, I know I'm her. And you want to continue to cheat me, and then when they cheat with lesser. That really piss you off. Lesser. You be like, I know the fuck you lying. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, some of the bitches might be prettier than you. Some of the bitches' bodies might be better than yours. But at the end of the day, that ain't you. You know what I'm saying? You everything. And this bitch is just pretty. Or this bitch just got a cute body. Or this bitch might do sexual shit good this way. But at the end of the day, she can't hold no house down. She can't compromise your ass. She can't give you no good advice. She can't take care of your kids the way, like they don't look at that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But anyway, I'm telling y'all, I've been on all type of all ends. So I'm just speaking on the part of, I see a lot of it's like a lot of relationships where the people that are in committed relationships or have other people on the side, and they feel like the people on the side are supposed to be doing what the person that they are committed to is doing. That shit, like, where y'all get that shit from? And then instead of divorcing or detaching or separating, they want you to lower your energy and be in a part of that foolishness. Yeah, like, oh, this gonna be a part of this stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't built like that, but I know it's some people built like that. You know what I'm saying? You built like how y'all built. With y'all, like, if you dealing with somebody and you find out that they're, married or they're in a committed relationship, would you stay or would you go? You know what I'm saying? Would you keep fucking with them or would you leave? Like, be like, yeah, I'm good on that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm gonna say this too, because like, I done met men that, hey, your girl, look, I done met men that have basically told me, hey, I'm married, but I feel like me and you could kind of link up or whatever the fuck. I can be a help to you, you could be a help to me. What's up? And shit, you might take it, you might not. And then I done had men tell me that they single and they ass is married. I done had men tell me that they single and they fucking in a whole committed relationship. I done had a couple of men do that. And my thought process on that is like, first of all, like, how do y'all feel like that's okay to do? And then the women that are connected to these men, I be like, girl, this man don't even like acknowledge you. I have literally had men, and I'm talking about long-term, serious, married type shit, lie and say that they're single or they're divorced, and the whole time they are in a relationship, they are married. Then when you find that shit out, you know what I'm saying, like, would you stay or would you go? You know what I'm saying? That is a question that I would really like to know. You know what I'm saying? Or would you just be like, hey, we could be a polyamorous relationship? Like, what would y'all do? Because like I said, that's like, that's like different energy from like if a man tell you. Like, if a man tell you, like, hey, this is what I got going on, do you want to do that? I'd rather for a man to, be honest with me and let me choose, other than you lie. And then, and then some women get feelings for these men, you know what I'm saying? And some men, y'all can vice versa too, because it ain't just men doing it, lying, because there's some women that will lie and say that they single or whatever, and they be having, shit going on too. Oh, I'm single, and they fucking their kids daddy every day, you know what I'm saying? But I'm single. Now, you're not single, bitch. You got somebody. You got some shit going on, you know what I'm saying? But you will tell a guy that you single, and then this guy is dating you, treating you well, and you're sleeping and entertaining your baby daddies and stuff, and then this guy find out about it, you know what I'm saying, and you act like something wrong with him when he like, what you gonna do? Y'all, you would literally want this man, well, won't you just, I been fucking my kids dad, and I been fucking with you, it was workers and what, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's some low energy people in the world. Yeah, I'm just saying, like, what the fuck? Like, what do y'all thought processes be? And then even just with the thought of, like, it's just so much shit going on in the world, like, how y'all just be so cool with just being like that? But yeah, y'all, when you stay, and your man cheating, you're choosing to be in an open relationship by default. You know what I'm saying? And I did that. I have did that before. I have stayed with a cheater. You know what I'm saying? I have did that. And I used to, and I ain't gonna lie, I have got into it with multiple women over a man that was cheating on me, right? But I was married to this man. Right? I done got into it with all these women. Y'all know I can talk about shit because I done learned. You know what I'm saying? That, at 20s, you learning. But, I'm over the hill now, so I can say some shit. I can talk about some shit. Your girl seasoned. So I would say this. I went to thinking, why the fuck am I sitting here arguing with motherfucking females every other week and shit? And this is what this man gonna do here too. It ain't me. It ain't nothing wrong with me. This is where he at. He's a cheater. He's not on the level, you know what I'm saying, he got a, you know what I'm saying, he's a cheater. So either I'm gonna accept that that's what he gonna do and be a part of it, or I'm gonna leave. You know what I'm saying? It just that, you know what I'm saying, at some point. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know, you might go, you know, your man, you know, you and your man might be going through some stuff, and he might have a little hiccup, and y'all work through it. When you dealing with a man and you 3, 4, 5 times you done found out about the nigga cheating, cause you know it's always some ones that you ain't, and you still continue to be like, yeah, I'm gonna be with him, I'm more. Girl, you is in an open relationship. Stop calling women. Stop, you know, trying to figure out who would just accept it. You know what I'm saying? Just wait your turn. You feel me? Whether you got paperwork on his ass or not. That's what you doing. You know what I'm saying? And I had to come to that realization, like, damn, that's what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I sitting here getting into it with all these fucking females? Some of them knew about me, some of them didn't. Yeah. So I'm getting into it with females that didn't even know that I exist. But this nigga that I'm with know I exist. You know what I'm saying? What I'm doing? I had to think about that shit, like, that ain't it. This man don't care about me. Let me take my ass some motherfucking way I did. Yeah. It's like that. That's like about self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we all don't, you know, we have to learn certain stuff. But you, keeping yourself connected to somebody that is cheating on you, you don't got no self. You need to start to love yourself, because you don't love yourself when you connect yourself to something like that. That's not love. When you got somebody that's beating your ass, which I ain't been through that. You know what I'm saying? I have had a relationship that was a little bit rocky before, but that was when I was, y'all, really girl, I've been through some shit. I'm trying to tell you. But I say with that, like, when you go through stuff, you supposed to learn. And like, if you, cause I be seeing women 5-10 years and y'all be older, y'all ain't 20, y'all be 30, 35, 40 in abusive relationship. You, what the fuck wrong with y'all? Like, that, come on now. Now when you young, you might, you know, deal with certain stuff because you don't know. But at some point, you should know, like, abusive relationship is not love, and you need to get the fuck on. Somebody that is cheating on you is not love. You need to get the fuck on. Somebody does not respect you, does not care about you, you need to get the fuck on. You know what I'm saying? Like, some point you should learn that. You should know that. You know what I'm saying? Now, another thing I'll be understanding, y'all, it's like, why y'all be getting mad when your husband, your man go back and forth consistently with the wife and the other woman, when you knew that your husband or your wife was cheating on you, and you just, you know, like, just stayed in the background? I guess I'm trying to say, it's like a lot of people, I'm just saying in general, I see it, it's like they will be married and it's like, long as my finances, you know, long as I got this house, I drive this car, you know, we got money in the bank, long as, you know, financially we cool, you can do what you want to do. Time they feel like them finances getting a little bit, you know, you know what I'm saying, here they come popping out. And generally, you be dealing with somebody 5 months, 6 months, a year. You don't know nothing about, you know, them having a committed relationship, and then all of a sudden, this person pop out, oh, I'm this. Where you been? I'm the wife, I'm the husband. Where you been? I know you fucking lying. I've been dealing with this motherfucker 5 months, 6 months, a year, and you ain't never been around. You ain't never came up. I ain't never, where you been? And I'm talking about, when I say y'all, these married men out here dating, they spending the night over people's houses. They out in public with people. They even having kids with these other women and stuff like that. Where y'all at? I mean, it's the energy of, like, you know, your husband out here doing all this stuff. The lady get pregnant. The side woman get pregnant. Now, you know what I'm saying, she might, either he might just say, hey, I'm going to be giving you this amount of money, whatever, or she might go put him on child support. Now you mad because, you know, she getting, legally get some of your money in her household when she was already doing it. Well, if she from old school. Now you mad. But you already knew the man was doing that, so what you mad for? Then and I had to go through that. Like, so when I be speaking on shit, it ain't like I'm just speaking on, but in general, I'm just speaking on, it's back with a lot of women doing it, like being like, oh, well, I'm the wife, I'm entitled, and then you got these men out here dealing with other women, and then it's like y'all don't want to pop out until you feel threatened, like, oh, he's over here, he might leave me, or he might threaten to divorce, or you don't want to pop out and be like, oh, I'm here. And then when you pop out, you still like, you still gonna be arguing, you still not gonna be cooking, you still not gonna be going on no dates, you still like, so what's the purpose? Like, that's so silly to me. I guess this money, that's all I can think about it. But at the end of the day, is money worth you not like having no self-worth? Because that's basically what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you putting money over your self-worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you not make it on your own? Do you not feel like you will be able to get another man or woman that can, y'all can financially be okay? Yeah, and happy. How about being financially okay and happy? Y'all, these single men are already shitty enough. We already know that. The other women need you to do your jobs. Or just shut the fuck up and stay where y'all be hiding. Yeah. And I guess in a way it's more like I'm kind of targeting, saying more about the women, the wives that are not doing their jobs, because it's like y'all literally know y'all husbands are cheating. Y'all literally know this shit, and the only time y'all pop y'all asses out and wanna be known is when you feel threatened about losing your financial stability. It shouldn't take for you to feel threatened to lose, not the man, it's the financial stability. You alright with losing the damn man. You don't even really want to be bothered with his ass, to tell you the truth. But you want them finances. Yeah. It's just too many. I see it everywhere. And it's like, that is so low energy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just low energy to me. You know, I don't want to be with somebody. I just want to be with somebody for their finances. I want somebody that I want to be with. Bitch, we could struggle together. Well, I ain't gonna struggle with you, you know. I'm just saying, we can work together. We'll be okay. You know what I'm saying? We'll make it through. But I couldn't, me personally, I have never been the type of person that's like, okay, this man got money, so I'm just gonna let him treat me like shit and be okay with it because he got money. I've never did that. You know what I'm saying? And I've had, you know, I had a client, a couple of, you know what I mean, with some money, girl, but you're not gonna. Hell nah, not in my face. And then, like I said, look, it's some men that understand, you know what I'm saying? They do what they do, but shit, they gonna make sure your ass straight. Now, if y'all tend to go apart, you might find some shit out in hindsight, but it's some men that understand, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I'm gonna do what I do, but they know if you number one, they gonna make sure everybody else know you number one. That's another thing. Y'all mean, I mean, it's like crazy how they talk about your ass like shit. Me personally, when nigga try to do some shit like that, baby, that's such a turn off to me. Because why you doing that? Because that made me feel like, damn, you get into a meal, I do some shit, you gonna go talk about me to another motherfucker. And yeah, all women ain't like that. Some women like that'll boost them up and make them feel so they'll sit up there and ass shit on with your damn husband or your lover or your significant other. Yeah, but I ain't never been that type of female. But like I said, yeah, I've been on all spectrum of it, but I'm speaking more of like, it just seemed like what I'm seeing lately, and I guess that's with the change and the messages are now like what general usage. So I guess that's why it's like the way it is. But me personally, girl, I'ma need half. You want me to do your job and then look, I'ma need half like you get. You know what I'm saying? We gonna have to, yeah. Yeah, y'all should be perfectly okay with that. If some of y'all don't realize, some of these mistresses, the reason why y'all ass still got, your husband there, you still got some paperwork on his ass. You feel me? That's real shit. And I can say it like that because y'all been there. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never been in no marriage or no relationship where I don't want to deal with somebody and then I'm like, ooh, he can just go do whatever, you know what I'm saying, and then just give me the money. I ain't that type of bitch. I don't think I'm gonna never be that type of baby. I don't need no help with my man, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? So I ain't never been that type of female. A woman, I ain't gonna never be that type. But there's a lot of women that are out there moving like that, just give me the money, the finances, and I don't really care what you do. They don't care or want to show up and act like they care until they feel threatened, like, oh, my money finna be gone, or my house finna be gone, my stability finna be gone. And even as a man, y'all need to raise y'all motherfucking self-esteem, because why would you want to be connected to a woman that just wants you for finances? Because when y'all ass get sick, first thing you going to the nursing home. Your family members gonna have to fucking take your ass, or guess what? I guarantee you she'll get a divorce from your ass. Yeah. I done seen it too many times. Too many times. That made me think about this video like some years ago. I saw about the nurse. The lady was a nurse in the nursing home. She was like, y'all guys out here thinking it's cool being players. Y'all have strokes and heart attacks and get sick. It's 35, 40-year-old men in here, young men, nice looking men, they in here, you know what I'm saying? They was out there doing all this stuff. Ain't nobody coming to check on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And that's something to think about. That wife that you been with 5, 10, 20 years, and you can reverse this energy, you know what I'm saying? Your ass gets sick, because there's a lot of shit going on. Is your wife going to wipe your ass? That part. That is a question that you should really be thinking about. Is this person really gonna make sure I'm straight if I get ill? You know what I'm saying? It's sickness. And in sickness, is this person really gonna make sure I'm straight? Is they gonna be with me, or they gonna divorce me? Because baby, that to me, like I be saying, the quickest way to get rid of a nigga is to get a baby. I be telling the youngsters that, well, just females in general at this point. To me, the quickest way for your wife to get a divorce is she gonna be like, I'm gonna take my half now. Get sick, nigga, get sick. And I'm just saying, that's real shit. I see it all the time. Y'all done took care of these women 20, 30, 40 years. And you might have had a hiccup here and there, but at the end of the day, you niggas, you men take care of your shit. You take care of your shit. And the time you get an ounce of sickness, and such, baby, she gone out the door. Yeah. And don't never think that you out here doing something and your wife or your significant other ain't doing. Because, baby, us women, baby, we have a whole man 10 years, you won't know nothing about it. Yeah. We'll have a Mr. Charlie 10 years, you don't know nothing about Mr. Charlie. You feel me? Yeah, that type of timing. It don't take much. Y'all, you just, look. Your significant other, your wife, your girlfriend, lover, she could do what you're doing and even 10 times better. I'm just letting you know, because a lot of y'all really be thinking, oh, I'm just getting away with this, and they don't even understand. Baby girl got something all the way set up over there. You feel me? And she waiting for your ass to get sick. She gonna ride that shit out. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, it's all about finances. But if you get sick, she gonna get a divorce from your ass. You know what I'm saying? She gonna be married to your ass and be with you. But if you get sick, I guarantee you she gonna be ready for your ass. Look, she ain't doing it. Look, mama already got some shit on the side. You feel me? I'm telling you what I know. I'm a whole woman over her. I'm telling you what I fucking know. And I done been around. And I done saw some shit. And I done did some shit. So y'all just be mindful of that. But it was just something that I had wanted to know, like, kind of like what y'all thought process of that. Like, even just the fact that some of these men are married and not even acknowledging that y'all exist. They're not. So anyway, y'all, maybe y'all can get y'all husbands, y'all mans, you know what I'm saying? It's like y'all husbands, y'all men are fucking with these outside women very hard. They forgetting their spots. At the end of the day, they really is side ninjas to these women, if you really want to think about it. You know what I'm saying? They're not trophy husbands, you know what I'm saying? Because they're cheaters, you know what I'm saying? They're out here cheating, lying, being manipulative, deceptive. You know what I'm saying? and they're paying. You know what I'm saying? You know they gotta pay to play. You know what I'm saying? So if you're married, I would just say, I guess, be married. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, you know, some of the things I want to hit on. Y'all, I had to write some of the stuff down to remind myself. But yeah, if you're married, I just don't. I guess I'm just like, why are y'all married and it's open? And like when I was younger, I was like, oh my gosh, polyamorous relationship, I would never do that. But yeah, I can't say, as you get older, you know what I'm saying, sometimes you change, you like your process change, you know what I'm saying, and you be like, well, you know, I think that Ivana woman was saying this, you know what I'm saying, she was saying about, somebody had asked her about that, you know, the lady that's the life coach, and she was saying, they was asking about polyamorous relationship. She's like, no, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't want that. Then she said, then when I get older, maybe I would do that. You know, maybe if I didn't want to really have to deal with the man sexually or something, I would probably have no problem having, you know, like a younger woman that could kind of take more of that stress from the relationship. But you know, she was talking more of like financial stability if she was to go to in a poly act, you know, to be that type of relationship. And I would say, I used to think like, oh, you know, I don't need nobody to help me with my man. But in the same sense, I ain't gonna say I would necessarily need somebody. If I was to consider that, I would say like it'd have to be open all the way. It's the thing about this, y'all are in open relationships, but you still trying to hide shit. Y'all are in open relationships still trying to hide shit. That don't make sense to me. If you're going to be out here in the streets doing all this other shit, do it openly. You know what I'm saying? That's what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, y'all know, like you know. Even with men, y'all ain't as smart as us, but you know if your wife moving different. You know if it's a little bit looser. You know what I'm saying? You know if she maybe seem like her attention is a little bit elsewhere. You know, you seem like she making a little bit more excuses why she don't want to be dealing with you. You know what I'm saying? You know that. You can know, you know if the smell is smelling different. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Come on now, you know. So even y'all be having a little, you know what I'm saying? But I just would like for you all to tell me or kind of give me your perspective of, you know, like, would you be, you know, open to deal with someone if they came and said, hey, I'm married, but I'm feeling you, I can benefit you, and I feel like you can benefit me? Or would you be like, hell no? You know what I'm saying? Like if you were dating someone and you found out that they were married, would you continue to deal with that person, or would you give them an ultimatum, or would you consider a polyamorous relationship? Like, what would you do? And let's Google what polyamorous relationship, because see, some people get that threesome relationships are like entanglements confused. So let's see what polyamorous relationship is. Polyamorous relationship.
An agamist relationship is a lifestyle that rejects marriage and traditional partnerships.
I said polyamorous relationship.
Polygamy involves having multiple spouses at once, differing from monogamy's exclusive partnership. Polygyny, where a man has multiple wives, is common, while polyandry, with a woman having multiple husbands, is rare. Polygamy is illegal in many countries, but recognized in some, especially those with Muslim or customary laws. It's different from polyamory, which involves multiple romantic relationships without marriage.
Well, damn, I just learned something. So it's three different things. I thought the word, so it's polyamorous, polygamy, polyandry. What the hell? Yeah, y'all just learned something else. So it's different polyamories. It could be like a man with multiple wives. They say that's like the Muslim type shit, or probably the African type shit. Then they say it could be a woman that's actually married with 2 or 3 husbands. Oh, girl. And then they say, I guess it's somebody like the relationship where you're not married, but you just got multiple partners. I ain't know it was different names for the shit. Damn. See how you learn. You can always learn. I just shit. I didn't know that women, it was a name for women that have multiple husbands. I didn't know it was a name for that. It's different than the man that had multiple wives. Oh, wow. But y'all know it's more common for men to, in certain traditions, to have multiple wives than women. I ain't never really heard of no woman having multiple husbands. Now, I done heard of women being in a relationship and maybe have like two dudes that they dealing with. Choo choo. Y'all, so if you're a woman and you got like multiple men, do y'all all do it together? Do you feel like it's some gay shit, or like, I'm just saying, or like what y'all, because it's different. Y'all know that's different than two women and a man. That is different. You know what I'm saying? Like come on now, what how y'all be? I won't know. Like, what y'all be doing? Like, oh girl, oh my God, I'm going deep. My brain. It's like, so what you think of your, like, so do y'all just take turns? Like, you be with him one day and then the other guy one day? Do the guys tend to be with each other, just together, or is it always you and the guy? Is that like, would that be considered like maybe like LGBT type stuff? I want to know. Y'all let your girl know. Yeah. I got too much time on my hand. Look at me over here getting educated and shit. But yeah, y'all, that's it. Y'all was basically just popping on a couple more questions your girl had. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully maybe y'all can give me some answers. Or maybe it's just some things that, you could think about. Maybe like it's somebody, going through some stuff and they might just be having some questions, about certain things. Because y'all, it's a fucking lot going on. I'm like, dang, everything is just so open. Nobody have no boundaries. Yeah, it's just so open. It's scary. It is really scary. But yeah, y'all. So like I said, let me know what y'all think. Like, would you stay with a man just because he provides for you? Or would you stay with a woman just because she provides for you? Would you cheat and stay? Or would you like stay, a couple of years, get married, and then be like, okay, I can leave and get some alimony? So she like, what y'all gonna do? I want to know. Like, what y'all be thinking? Yeah. Anyway, y'all just hopped on. Happy birthday, Geminis. Popping my shit, having a cup of coffee with my peeps, you know what I'm saying? Learning something. I'm trying to think, is any other thing that I wanted to say, or, not really, not other than, you know what I'm saying, if you're married, if you're in a committed relationship, you probably should Google, like, what does marriage supposed to entail? What do relationships supposed to entail? What does side stuff supposed to entail? Because it's like people are confused, I think. So hopefully I even helped y'all get a little bit clarity on stuff. Cause baby, I sure learned some stuff just then and then, you know what I'm saying, about wow. I really did learn some stuff. So yeah, anyway, y'all, your girl finna get off, but hey, let me know, in the comments or whatever, what y'all, think about, certain things, what your thought process. Are you somebody that's going through something like that? Are you a man that's you feel like, you feel me? Or are you a woman that you feel like what I'm saying about, it seems like it's a lot of stuff off, you know what I'm saying? Like, if your husband, your wife was ignoring you, would you cheat or would you leave? You know what I'm saying? Like, what would y'all do? Like, if you was a side feminine, would you be open to get pregnant by a married man? Because that's another thing too. Now, back in the day, I would say, like, the women, that was a thing. Like, for a minute, the women would like if the woman liked it, the husband, a lot of your partner, they would try to get children by these men to like have an attachment, or be like, oh, well, I got a child with him. Either he gonna leave her for us, or maybe that'll make her mad and she'll leave him. One thing I can say, it didn't take a bit much for a man to leave his wife, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. I I've learned that over, just going through some stuff. It takes a lot for a man, even a man that don't really even like his wife and cheating. Like, it take a lot for him to leave. You know what I'm saying? To detach. I don't know if they just be comfortable with it or something like that, but I know that from experience. You know what I'm saying? These men, they will know that they don't really want to treat you like you're supposed to be treated, and instead of detaching from you, they'll just play mind games and manipulate just to keep you around, to keep you part of that toxic ass cycle. So I'm just saying, those are just some thoughts, you know what I'm saying? So maybe something I said will click, help somebody out. And then, like I said, maybe y'all can help me out with, some. Give me a different way to look at certain stuff, because I like to learn, y'all. I like to learn. I'm a thinker, you know what I'm saying? So maybe y'all say something or leave a comment that will help me clarify, like, damn, my feelings ain't crazy. Or maybe, girl, you is doing a bit much. But like I said, I have cheated, I have been cheated on, I have been a wife, and I have been a other. And I ain't gonna, I'm saying, I'm just gonna keep it real over here. And I just find it lately, it's just been a lot of shit that is different that I just see in general with the movement of how it's like a lot of open relationships. A lot of people don't have boundaries. Like, people will literally know that people are in a committed relationship and like, well, I don't care, I want them. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like, oh, they together, let me find me somebody else. It's just a lot of like weird shit going on to me. And it's like, do y'all see it? Do y'all notice it? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you a masculine that's taking care of your household? You know what I'm saying? And you're not being appreciated, or you feel, like you have to go elsewhere, you know what I'm saying, to find happiness. Why you going elsewhere and still connected to what's not making you happy? Are you comfortable with it? Do you have self-esteem issues? You know what I'm saying? Are you a woman, you know what I'm saying, that's connected to a relationship? You're married to a man and you're not happy, you know what I'm saying, but you're there. Do you not feel like you can, make it on your own? Or do you not feel like you'll meet somebody else that you might, you might have to work with a little bit more, but at the end of the day, baby, love will conquer all, boo. That's what I know. And I ain't lying, since I've been single, y'all, because sometimes I be getting in my little spouts where I do be wanting like relationships and shit like that. But since I've been single, to be honest with you, when I think about well, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had no just really fuck. I done had some good relationships. Like, I mean, in my younger days, I had to learn a lot. But I will say, luckily, I didn't have to learn with a lot of different people. So I can say, like, I had to learn a lot, but it was like with one person. I put it like that, other than like multiple people. And as I got older, I can say I have had some good relationships. I really ain't had too many fucked up relationships. But it's like when the relationship, when I feel like it's not giving what it's supposed to give, it's nothing for me to, like, I'm able to detach. Are y'all able to do that, or do y'all just stay? Oh, I've been with them a year or two, and then it's like you see, like, do you ignore the red flags, or you be like, red flag, I mean, when so-and-so did this shit, bye. Cause baby, I'm a red flag girl. You doing that? Oh, nah, I know that be, you know what I'm saying? I'm that type of female. Like, baby, you're not finna play with me like that. So, what kind of female are you? A woman are you, or, do y'all just, are you the type that just kind of passive and let people play with you, or do you be like, oh, hell no? You know what I'm saying? I think when I was younger, I was very passive, you know what I'm saying, because I was learning. But now I be like, bitch, red flag, you out of here. Get out of here. like when I was young, like, chance after chance. Now I'm like, nigga, no. You know what I'm saying? Like, red flag this thing, you got to go. Anybody got time for that? You feel me? But y'all, I really, to be honest with you, like, now I kind of enjoy I enjoy being single. I do. I enjoy single life. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Yeah. But I will say, I enjoy when I hear relationship. I enjoy them because I ain't finna be with nobody that we ain't finna have. Look, you is not finna make me miserable. Especially when I'm happy by myself. One thing y'all gotta learn, when you learn how to be happy by yourself and happy with you, oh girl, you be like, I will not let somebody else come in and steal my joy. So yeah, I guess like a lot of like the low energy stuff gotta do with people's self-worth, you know, because once I kind of started knowing my self-worth, I was like, hell no. Y'all know, especially when we been young, we all go through this. What's wrong with me? Why they cheating on me? Why they shit? Ain't nothing wrong with you, girl. It's just him. Yeah, if you cooking, cleaning, taking care of the kids, taking up care of your appearance, and you doing what you supposed to do with that man, and he's still out here doing the most, girl, you working, and it ain't you, boo, it's him. So like I said, y'all might should think about that. You know what I'm saying? I won't try to be like extremely hard on the women, but I'm just saying, I noticed 50 and above women, it's almost like y'all have this entitlement to y'all. And I'm like, I don't know if you like, well, I've been married to him 10 or 20 years or whatever, and I just got paperwork on him, so it's I don't know what that is, but that ain't a good way to be, because just because you got paperwork on somebody, like I said, you got the paperwork on the dog, but you let the dog go somewhere else, the dog might get comfortable, you know what I'm saying? And then when the dog don't want to come back with you, or be like, you know, barking at your ass and shit like that, and you can't control the dog, you can't get mad. Be like, well, I got the paperwork, the dog's supposed to, it's mine, he's supposed to act like this. I'm the owner. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. I'm just saying, be mindful of that. Be mindful of that, because shit done change. Yeah. It's a mistress that they want y'all to look. They need a pay increase. They upping the pay. That mean they trying to get half too. And then there's some general uses other side, the other women that hey, they don't mind. They don't mind. Mr. Charlie coming over there and staying. And he ain't gotta go back and forth between. Mr. Charlie can stay over there. You feel me? I'm just saying, be mindful. You know what I'm saying? Y'all it's hard out here for a player. Woo, child. I'm just saying, I'm kidding y'all. But anyway, y'all, finna go. Happy birthday, Gemini. Y'all let me know what y'all think. This is just, you know, it's kind of like, it could be an informative video. It could be just, you know what I'm saying, inquisitive videos. You know, like we trying to figure some shit out. It just, you know, it's not, look, baby, don't take me serious. You know, I just be over here talking. Look, I say, over here popping my shit. That's all I be over here doing. Trying to, you know what I'm saying, be entertaining, but also, you know, intellectual at the same time. But anyway, y'all, your girl finna get off. Y'all make sure to go check out Infinitely Mused over there on my other channel. Y'all don't forget to hit the purple dot over there, you know what I'm saying, if y'all like to clock that T, you know what I'm saying. And then also, y'all, don't forget to hit the green dot over here on I Am Muse Gemini, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, until next time, y'all let me know what y'all thought process is, or what y'all think. Bye.